Oh, I'm still looking for my cue.
The music wasn't enough?
Me looking for my cue.
Oh.
Girl.
That's you at the doctor's office looking at the letter Q.
Wait. Do you want to know it's so bad?
Your hands extending towards me right now.
I had a call from my health insurance to do some Q&A. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I know what it's those,
and they basically were like,
are you broke or are you ill so we can charge you more?
Yeah. And so one of the questions was, do you have trouble with your vision?
Did you lie to those insurance people?
She said, do you have trouble with your vision? Or do you need glasses or something about needing whatever?
And
I literally said, well, I said, I do have slight trouble with my vision, but my eye doctor, who I see regularly every year at my appointment, because I have to, because I'm a diabetic, says that I only need glasses if I want them at night.
Okay.
And she took that at face value and called it a day. But I was honest.
So you committed insurance fraud.
No, that was the truth. Go to my doctor. Every single time I go to my doctor, that is what they tell me.
We know lawyers. Hi. We know at least one.
Oh, yeah. Our commenter. Number one commenter, Miss Jennifer Vince. Except her name is not Jennifer.
No.
That's her stage name.
She knows who she is. Miss Jennifer Vincent McGillicuddy.
From the House of Vince.
From the House of McGillicuddy.
Ew.
Chew my cud. Oh.
Oof.
Ew, not chew my cud. Ew.
I hate that word.
Cud?
Yeah. Now, does that have to be beeped out?
Cud? No.
Imagine it does. Say it 15 more times.
No, it doesn't. It's just some stomach bile from cows.
Now, how come everything I says has to be beeped out, but everything you says
let's ask the audience.
Right on?
Let's ask the audience. Why don't we ask?
Girl, you better keep that 5 feet away from me, because last time it came flying at me.
Yeah, it did.
I just did the TikTok about it today.
It did the Trixie Katya cockroach flying at Katya.
Yeah, yeah, girl. Okay, so
let's get into it.
It's been a little crazy here. Once again, we'll point out the fact that we do pre-film.
Everything you have is blue.
I'm kind of in a blue era right now.
I see that.
I'm in fact getting blue bedding as we speak.
Wow, and you're getting
blue,
blue,
like a navy blue era.
Okay.
Blue what?
I was gonna say you're getting blue balls.
I'm very aware. That's what I wanted you to say. Anyway, so we pre-filmed. Life has been a little crazy around here.
Yeah. We just had the giant storm.
We're survivors. I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor. You are a survivor. Well, you saw the big old tree in my driveway.
Mama, tornado smacked us.
Tore through our NATO.
Name the NATO.
What is NATO? That's not
what
for
is,
weather,
what is
right?
NATO?
NATO, isn't it national?
No.
What is it? No, not a.
Hey, let's let PP answer maybe.
Go ahead. Oh, right. It's treaty stuff. Never mind. Not weather. Never mind.
Hence why I said let's let PP answer maybe. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
The Atlantic. Okay, I'll stop. I'll just
from the Atlantic.
The more I
to
ask
the
questions,
specific.
So
yeah, tornado hit.
Is your garage still blocked?
Tree fell right on top / across my garage.
It's still blocked.
Shirley is still there.
I wonder if that's no, is that your guys' responsibility or is the city?
Home insurance will come. They already came. They already came, assessed it. They're coming back in like 2 days now to get it. They have to bring in a whole crane, girl, take the whole thing off. It's a whole process.
That's so whack.
It also crashed through parts of the neighbor's stuff. It's like a whole mess. Part of it is still cracked that we're kind of seeing. I don't know.
Somebody told me that they saw a meme. I didn't see it myself, but they said it was like a lamppost or a tree that fell in the middle of a car, and the car went like the letter V almost. Like it.
Yeah.
Bad. It was bad. It was like hurricane category 1 type winds or something.
Yeah, because I think what made it worse is I think they said it started on the lake, so that made it like worse somehow. They were saying it on the news.
I don't know why. I don't understand weather.
Me neither. But what
it was
I do
bad.
understand.
We had it bad.
Is that I then did not have freaking cell service or Wi-Fi because of it. I was lucky to have power because for whatever reason, my street and the one next to us is on a different power grid than the rest of my neighborhood.
Would you rather too? It's like, would you rather no Wi-Fi, no internet, or no power?
How about the people that had none of the above?
Well,
which is most of people. Literally, my street and the street next to us are on a different power grid. We're the only 2 streets that had power in my entire neighborhood.
That's right. You got really lucky.
So, but it wasn't even that lucky because I'm sitting in my house staring at a wall. Can't do anything. You can't do anything.
There's mirrors. You could have fixed that face.
And what's your excuse?
Hey,
you had power, cell service, and everything, and a mirror.
Well, I did have a generator. I did have this and that.
And you still chose this outfit. Hey, let's point out. Can we point out what's on the leg over there?
No.
Come on. Nope.
It doesn't show. It probably won't show up on camera.
It won't show up on camera.
But
your drool stain.
My drool stain. And that's not an exaggeration.
Autofellatio.
Oh. It was not auto.
I saw it happen.
Fellatio, which sounds like gelato, by the way. Auto gelato.
You can't say that word either.
I don't know if you can. Auto gelato. Hey! That's when I like create my little...
Just...
No gelato friend.
Describe the business.
It's where it's like a drive-through auto, AUTO, like cars. Auto gelato. It's like drive-through gelato. Nobody steal that. That's copyright. Intellectual property. I have lawyer friends.
One. And that she might not even practice that kind of law, girl.
Actually, I have another lawyer friend in a different state who does literally works in the law office for intellectual property. Fun fact.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us here.
Because there's no intellectuals.
Because they're not in the state. Girl.
Oh. Is it by state?
I think so.
I'm sure it is. I know.
We say something stupid. I just like wait for PP to chime in with the correct answer on something or yawn.
Or yawn because
he hates us. So yeah, tornado smacked us. Then, I forgot to tell you this.
Yeah.
So I go down to my parents, right? Because I'm like, I had to be down there the next day anyway. And I was like, I can't freaking sit here with no cell service and Wi-Fi all night.
I know.
So
how could you survive?
I go down there. I stayed the night there.
Mm-hmm.
I go do my thing that I had to be down there for anyway, which was at night. I'm heading back to their house to shower before I go back. Come back up here. Okay. Right? Torrential downpour.
Oh, girl.
Flooding. All the streets flooding.
Mama.
Yeah.
We will show you a picture and a video. You know the driveway you drive, little
I already saw
creek thing that goes under our driveway, and there's a little creek over there, and the creek runs over. Mama.
Flooded over
our driveway. Yeah. We'll show you the video.
So then
Gag.
I get stuck there last night because I can't drive back up here now. Because it was that bad, I couldn't even see in the road.
Pull out the inflatable raft and paddle.
Well, then they lose power. I was like, so my home away from home, they lose power.
Wow.
It did come back on in the middle of the night.
Okay.
But basically, it was chasing me.
It did chase you.
I know. I was freaking pissed. Keep sucking on that lip, girl.
Well,
be careful. There's
Kylie
so
Jenner
much there.
lips. Excuse me?
You heard what I said.
There's so much there, or not?
There's
so much?
only so much there.
Okay. I hope you lose power again.
Well, I never did. So.
Huh?
I never lost power.
Oh, right. You're one straight. Oh.
Now imagine listening.
I should take the headphones off. Let the big old ears do what God intended for them to do.
Clearly.
I feel like there's something I have to tell you too. Actually, what I didn't... Did I send you the...
That would be a fun
Did
surprise.
I send you the picture? I don't think I did. Of the Craigslist thing that I normally will say here, but it was kind of like, I thought I sent it to you, but I maybe didn't.
You sent me one, but this was like last
Did that
week.
have to do with Suni Lee?
No.
Somebody on our local Craigslist had posted on Craigslist Misconnections and said, looking for Suni Lee lookalike. And then I was like, what? And you open it up and the description says... She turns me on so much.
Oh,
if you look like Suni Lee. And then it said this. I would literally buy your underwear if you look like Suni Lee.
Now, selling underwear, I do think more people should get into because that's easy
too.
money.
I do too.
That's disgusting to be so particular about everything.
Suni Lee? Not saying she's ugly, but I'm saying like,
no, she's gorgeous.
How dare you go on Craigslist and solicit the public like that?
And what's
you disgust me.
You know what's kind of hard?
Yeah, I do.
The problem is, I still like when I think of Suni Lee, I think of her of like as almost like a young child, and she's not. I mean, she's a full grown adult woman.
Right.
But it still feels
a
vulgar.
lot of it. Well, it's because they're like 4'11" or whatever.
Yeah, they're short. They also have been doing it for when they were younger. But because you only see them every 4 years, it feels like they haven't aged that much. You know what I mean? Whereas like the first time we met Smell, she was like 16. It feels like she's only like 18. That girl is our age. I mean, she's like
our age, early 20s. You and I both in our 20s, early. Me, you early 20s.
Early
me,
onset.
Early onset.
I do be living for some Suni Lee, which kind of brings me to a fun little segment that's kind of accidentally happened here, which is what side of TikTok am I on these days?
Yeah.
Currently, because as we know, I'm obsessed with the Olympics, which are almost over. RIP.
What date do they stop? Well, by the time this comes out, they'll probably be over.
Yeah, they will be.
Yeah, they will be.
Is TikTok fails. Olympic fails. but it's
not
what
the
you
caption
think.
says, people ask me, why didn't I make it to the Olympics?
Yeah, it's like, unfortunately, I wasn't selected for the 2024 like diving Olympic team or whatever.
Yes.
So funny. And it's like the stupid, that's the size, and the keychains. I'm still kind of with the keychains right now.
What about, did you hear about, I just saw it today, BuzzFeed, the girl who freaking all of a sudden for this year, the first time that the Olympics has breakdancing. Girl.
Was this the first year?
Yes, it's at least according to
I
BuzzFeed.
knew they were
and BuzzFeed is
considering it for a
top
while.
journalism. Top journalism.
How do you feel about Wikipedia?
How do I feel about tops? So
That's the second time you brought up tops here today. So would you like to tell us about
the first time.
Would you like to tell us something?
No.
Okay.
People already know I'm straight. There's nothing else to say about it. So there's this girl by the name of Ray Gunn. I think Raygun because her first name's Ray whatever, and then her last name's Gunther or something like that.
Ray Dunn.
Absolutely
the
not.
Marshalls TJ Maxx
no.
queen.
See, maybe people like me don't know what Ray Dunn is, but they know when they see it. They know exactly what Miss Ray Dunn is serving. A crock of shite.
Yeah.
Tea.
I hate Ray Dunn.
You guys know the little like beige cookie jar that says like
live at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. That's like
FLOUR.
their number one seller.
It'll be
Marshalls
like
TJ Maxx.
almonds. It'll be like, I don't know.
It's like a container that could be used for anything, but she fucking slaps a label on it, and then it's like, so I have to use it for this now. Like, and it's the ugliest font you've ever seen. It looks like bad child's handwriting.
Tea.
Honestly, I'm dragging Ray Dunn. And Ray Dunn, if you would like to have a word and
Ray Dunn,
speak up,
would you like to defend yourself live on pod? Defend yourself.
Then get over here.
Yeah.
The address is.
No, but the breakdancer got 0 medals. She's going viral right now.
The American breakdancer?
No, she's from Australia.
Oh.
She's going viral right now for horrible girl. It looks so corny. It's
oh my god.
It's like what you imagine me breakdancing. See?
Are you doing the jump rope with the butt? Smiling right to camera.
Yeah. No, but she owns it. It's honestly so bad it's so good. People are like literally vibing for her. They're like, she's my favorite because it's so bad it's so good.
How weird.
I'll have to show you after this.
I knew they were like considering breakdancing for the Olympics for a while. So it's
the first day I think was yesterday. It was like the first, or maybe even today.
Yeah.
I forget.
You know what I would love them to check?
Your prostate.
So no, been there, done that.
Oh, okay. Old.
But there was in gymnastics in 2009, maybe, I think. I can't remember.
Wow, which was 15 years ago almost, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, I think exactly 15
It was in, I don't even remember where it was, but there was a problem with the vault. Year, and it was all the men's, where was like, it was literally 5 centimeters off, and every male gymnast from every country was like flopping. And then they went back.
Like height-wise, I forget
Yeah,
what.
like it was 5 centimeters lower than where it was supposed to be.
Lower.
So it was messing everybody up, and they went back and checked it and found that out, so they had to have everybody redo it all, the whole thing.
I don't understand that, though. Is it like the mount that they messed up on, or like just while they're if they're already on it, what difference does it make how high it is? I don't get it.
Because it's the vault. It's the one you like run at.
Oh,
and then slap. You're thinking of the pommel horse.
I'm thinking of the pommel horse.
No, this is like the vault that they run up to.
Oh no, fix it.
It was literally like 5 centimeters off. Well,
fix it.
I, amongst many others, think that something similar has happened with the balance beam at the women's final. Because
really,
almost every gymnast fell off the balance beam at the same spot of the beam. Everyone. Of like 10 gymnasts, including Simone. They didn't even medal. Suni and Simone did not even medal because of it. Fell. Suni like fell.
Oh.
Literally, the girl that won basically was the only one that didn't fall. She kind of won by default almost.
Oh, you probably lose a lot of points for falling. There's no like redo. Imagine me. One more time.
You do redo. You get to go back up.
So they fell twice?
And finish it.
Oh, I mean, like start over or redo.
No, you don't start all the way over. You start from where you stopped at, and then you finish.
Imagine being there. And the worst part, I don't know why they let thousands and thousands of people watch the Olympics.
I know.
For money, I'm sure. But what I don't understand is let these people do it in peace. Empty the room, put the judges right there, and no dead silence. Quit cheering and screaming and whatever. Let them be.
Well, that's
zone out.
Yeah, that's when you know when like somebody really good is up, because that does go silent. Like when Simone is doing anything, it is like a silent arena because everybody wants to watch. They get nervous. So it's weird. I wonder if they'll go back and maybe look at it, because it was very weird. every top gymnast of every country.
But if they already announced the medals, though,
they can still go back. They're actually questioning another one from the floor exercise right now, too. So
I thought about that yesterday, too. Like, the amount of, like, things that can go wrong.
It happened on the floor this year. It
Jennifer
was
Lopez on the floor.
The girl from Brazil, Simone, and then this girl from, like, Russia, maybe, were the top three. Mm-hmm. And then the other girl from America, Jordan Childs, she came in fourth.
Okay.
Her judges put in what's called an inquiry, which is basically where they say, can you relook at this move she did and see if it qualified for a higher score?
Exactly, because they have all these cameras and everything now.
Correct. And so
why don't they roll the tapes
it was
before they
something
award
so
it?
minor where it was like, did she turn all the way around or did she only do like a half turn? Which meant literally a tenth of a difference, but that was how much she lost by. They change it. This girl, they announced the winner. So this girl's up on the thing with her flag. All of them are with flag. No. They have to change it. So then this third place girl has to like come back and
swaps out and gets off the podium.
No, they weren't on the podium yet. They were just like running around the floor like with their flags like they all do.
Get that flag off the TV. I'm not watching that.
Bawling her eyes out like a mess. Why don't
they?
Of course, Jordan was happy because she got the medal then.
Of course. But, I don't know why they don't award until after the tapes have been rolled, after the whatever. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You have to get your points to know whether or not you're going to. No, I mean, like, shouldn't they be that thorough? This is the Olympics.
Yeah.
Be thorough and award the point. Like,
I think that's why they do the inquiries. I mean, you have to
imagine before they had the cameras, like back in the old days.
I know.
Imagine that.
They also weren't doing moves this hard in the.
They actually also somersaulted through barrels in the original like 1800s Olympics,
they
which is
also
really funny.
did like one front flip on the vault and called it a day. I mean, things were very different back then. You know what I mean? Quick pop off thoughts before we take a break.
Yeah.
Thoughts on how much money they get for medaling, for gold medals in here versus other countries. Now there is a debate on this.
What do you mean in here?
Like America versus other countries.
Like
how much money?
For the Olympics or for
like when they get a gold medal, they get money
from their own country.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
now America's is significantly lower than every other country. Some countries are making like $700,000 to get a gold medal, literally.
Maybe because these countries are trying to get.
I think it's because we win too much.
We do win too much.
Imagine
we'd be broke.
Simone alone would be a billionaire at this point.
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps would be a trillionaire.
I just saw. I didn't realize the significance of this. I knew he was like most awarded, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He has more gold medals.
Yeah.
Than come with just him than 126 countries combined.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
He's killing it.
Or maybe it's 200 countries. Like, it's crazy.
So now imagine all those having to get like a 6-figure salary. So it's like part of it is like, I get why we get paid so little. But no, part of it is also like, give these gymnasts a little, or give these Olympics.
That's why they all do the commercials. That's why they do the Wheaties commercials. That's why they do the freaking electrolytes, Gatorade commercials, blah, blah, blah. I mean, hey, get your
Then they go on
girl.
like a tour now and stuff like that. But yeah.
A tour? I'm just thinking they're like, they
do gymnastics tours and stuff. It's like the gold around. I don't know.
It's like Monster Truck, but Simone is on top doing like the biles too.
We'll look it up on the break. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break and watch Simone doing the biles too on top of it.
And get you a paper towel for all that spit you just.
Ew.
Apparently, after you reslated, I was too focused into my phone. So as you walked away, I did this.
Yeah, and I'm like, hello.
And then I was like having to fix my cord, but I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing.
I'm just getking. I got a show during the break, everybody.
Apparently,
I saw something better than Simone doing the biles too on a monster truck. I saw you
following PP's behind.
Hey.
About time somebody did.
He should have farted into the mic.
Ew. Put that on the blooper reel, honey.
Well, I had a fart, but I didn't. I was like holding it in for you, for our followers.
That's not true. You tried to let it out in the office earlier, and then you said it wouldn't come out.
I know. But I mean, like during Act 1.
In PP's office.
Not Act 1.
During Act 1.
What we just did was Act 1.
Mama. Speaking of.
Yes.
I have a story to tell you.
I do want to hear it.
So you came and saw me in the show, right? We talked about it.
Yeah.
Not, but maybe 2 days later. No, because we hadn't filmed yet. So this was just last weekend.
Okay.
Last Sunday, my family came.
Yes.
The show's going great.
Yeah.
Toward like the end of intermission, right? So I'm kind of in on a break. I'm like, stomach's feeling a little weird.
Oh no.
I'm like, I feel like I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Now I don't have time, right? Because intermission's about to be over. I'm in the first scene.
And those little bathrooms in those dressing rooms, girl.
Correct.
With no toilet spray or nothing.
Correct. So I'm like,
no, not
I'm
doing
just going to hold it. We'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So go on, do the first scene.
Yeah. Act 2.
Then I get in Act 2. And then I get a little bit of a break. I'm one of the only ones that gets a little bit of a break. There's like 2 songs and a scene, so I have a moment before I have to go out and do my big number.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you want to do a big number too.
in Act 2, honey. So the first of the 2 numbers has started, and it's just started, and now I'm like, oh no, I cannot hold this. So I go running to the girls' dressing room first, and I grab one of them, and I say,
girls,
here's what's gonna happen. It was like one of my friends on the cast. I said, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I said, I'm going to the lobby bathroom.
Yes.
I need you, when the second song starts, to come knock on the door just so I know where the show is at, because I can't hear it from there. Yeah, probably. But honestly, I needed it to happen
you
right
wanted
away.
The dramatics. You wanted somebody
I honestly needed it
lobby,
like right away.
running.
Yeah, I was like, I don't trust that a text. Like, I need to know now, because at that point, once she comes knocking, I know I only have maybe 3 minutes before I need to be on.
Oh my god!
So run to the bathroom.
Oh my god!
Go.
It came out quick, yeah. Oh my god!
So I'm like finishing up. I hear her knocking. I'm like, okay,
I thought you just said I was fishing up, like fishing in the toilet or something. I was like, fishing up. Nope.
Mama,
I know somebody that does. I know somebody that did that. No, to get the constipation out, they used their fingers and told somebody about it, and I happened to overhear it.
Those ladies on the podcast that I love,
the spoon. Well, they were pregnant. That doesn't count.
They were post-pregnant.
Don't pregnant gate women.
They were postpartum.
Don't pregnant gate women.
They were postmortem. Pregnant gate women.
Hey.
We're gonna move right past that one. We're gonna let that one go.
Yeah, because it's a battle you can't win.
The ether.
Ether, you shut up.
Ether, you come over here.
Here, I come over
this family.
No, that's you. You come over here and knock on this door.
Literally, run out, finish up, run out.
So they didn't have to finish knock.
Putting my shirt on, whatever.
Ew.
And then go do the number, kill it, run back because I'm not done. The problem is I wasn't done.
Oh,
right.
Ew.
So I had to hold the rest, go back, and finish it.
Ew.
I know. But you know what? I would do it again.
I'm so proud of you, though.
Skinny by the end of the show.
I am so glad. See, you did what no other man in that cast would have done. You did what no other, which is be considerate to the other people.
And went to a different
bathroom.
I agree. Because I could have blown that up.
You absolutely.
And at least I would have known where the show was.
You absolutely could have.
But I didn't.
And you had every right to.
What I really wanted to go to was that secret upstairs bathroom. But I didn't have all that.
You're welcome for showing you that,
I know.
by the way.
I did not have that kind of time. So straight to the lobby. And I was like, and if a patron walks up in here, girl, congratulations.
Hey.
It's about time somebody got some behind the scenes action around here.
Girl, some scenes are seen from behind.
So that was my SHITTING story.
Okay. Hitting with an S in the front.
Yeah, it was bad. I was like, oh my God.
I'm proud of you.
Honestly, though, I was like, if I don't, something's about to happen during this number, girl, because there's too much happening.
I walked into a bathroom in the mall weeks ago. This point, I forgot about it until just when I was looking at my things.
In the mall?
In the mall. Weeks ago at this point. And from what I thought was me just checking my phone and then putting it in my back pocket, I accidentally started the music on my phone and put it in my back pocket. So while I'm peeing in a restroom that's full of folks, young gentlemen,
your music starts going on.
The song in question, Kaleidoscope by Chapel Roan, which I know you're not a Roni. Is that what they're called? I'm making that up right now. I'm a Roni. Are you a Roni?
Trendset alert.
Girl, I'm calling them Ronis. If you're a Roni, sound off.
No, it can't be Roni. Because Roni is what they call Real Housewives of New York.
Oh.
So that's something different.
A Chapelinta? A Chapelista.
I'm not sure that's going to stick.
It probably
won't. I'm happy
won't.
you have it.
Anyways, I'll give it. So I'm, and what do I hear? And I'm so confused. Love is a kaleidoscope. And I was like, what the frick? And it's a really sad, emo, I'm going to cry.
Bisexual song.
Bisexual, sapphic love song.
Which is funny because you seem to have a thing with bisexuals, but we can get into that later.
Against him? I have a thing against them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're fakers. They're fake. They're fake. Pick a side.
I want you to look at all 3 cameras.
By the way, speaking of pick a side, red versus blue. Who are you voting for this November? I'm just kidding.
Blue. Red, white, and blue, girl.
Cosplaying.
Are you on the red? Cancel.
I just realized that.
Cancel again. Girl, we all know this podcast is full of blues.
Girl. Oh, and then, You know, okay, another embarrassing like music thing. So you know how sometimes you're fun if you like tell Siri, hey, whatever, play such and such a song. And the song will play because you're like in the mood to think of that song, right? Or like stuck in your head and you ask the phone to play. And then when the song's over, it like thinks of another song kind of like that you may like.
And then plays it.
And plays it next automatically. Mm-hmm. I forgot about that. So I'm in my car and I, for some reason, was stuck in my head, the Ayo. We something to like Lady Gaga Ayo from her Joanne album called Ayo. I was like, hey Siri,
is it
play
called Ayo though?
It is.
Is it fashion?
Yeah. You got me good. So I'm like, hey Siri, play Ayo by Lady Gaga. Ayo. Damn.
She said pronounce the name right. Oh, bleep that out. Sorry. That was aggressive.
I did say Lady Gaga. Lad Y Gaga.
Lad Y
Gaga. And I forget that the songs autoplay after for the next one.
Yeah.
Girl.
What comes on? Swine! I'm just kidding.
What comes on next is a song from my 30th birthday party.
Oh, God. No, not the...
Calliope girl.
The Calliope.
As I fondly call Calliope. Hey, for those of you that don't know...
Not a Calliope. Did you think your car was haunted?
I was like... For those of you that don't know what a Calliope is.
Oh my God.
You know when you're at the fair and you hear...
By the way, your eyes just rolled literally around 3 times trying to think of that word. Yeah. That was crazy.
It's that like when... Oh, it's like when you're on a merry-go-round. And it's that like... Yeah. That's a Calliope. What is it? Is it Calliope or Calliope?
Calliope, girl.
But I didn't know what it was pronounced. I just saw the word. I call it Calliope.
Oh, Calliope. You got way too into that for a second.
So anyways, I'm like,
took over your body.
Ayo. And all of a sudden, and I was like,
a clown just appears in your passenger seat. Girl.
And I'm like, now
my worst nightmare.
Why did my phone think that was anything related to Lady Gaga? First of all,
you made the playlist, girl.
Well, for my birthday, yes, but that wasn't on the playlist.
Do you still have the playlist?
My birthday playlist? I do not.
Oh, good.
But the songs are still saved in my phone.
Hashtag Apple Music.
Anyways, if you're a lover, not sponsored by the flops at Apple Music. If you love Calliope music,
Calliope.
Is that it?
No.
Oh, it's Calliope.
Jesus Christ. PP, can you help me?
I thought I was really getting it right that time.
Oh,
I'm
my
mad.
God.
I'm really mad.
I know.
You know what it is?
I thought you were jokingly saying it wrong purposefully just for the
full chest.
The moment. I think you're trying to have the moment.
You
look like you needed a moment.
They forgot to offer me the extra big rib for $1. And she looked me up and down and she says, ma'am, you don't look like you need the extra McRib. I said, excuse me, biatch. I throw punch that biatch.
Biatch.
It's an iconic.
It's
a stroke. It's a stroke.
GD it.
It's an iconic music. And then then I want y'all come over here and you punch her. Tell her Carla sent you.
Oh, I'm McFallen.
Separate but equal. That's what that video is.
Whoa.
Is that a racist term? Originally? Separate but equal? Mm. Oh, crap. No racism here. No.
Not again, girl.
It's me. A racism. I'm erasing.
You just need to be raced.
Erased. I need to be raced.
We have to talk about before we finish up that we saw quite a great show.
We did see a great show. We did. We talked about that we would be seeing it.
I'm going to need a close-up footage of just that moment, by the way.
A close-up of my foot and then that footage. Putting the foot in footage. We talked about, I think it was...
I
forgot. Why don't we zoom in on that and do that hand?
If you put it up here, it tastes like salt.
It does? Imagine. We talked about
Golden Girls.
How we were going to see the Golden Girls. Girl.
The movies are back. The Golden Girls are back.
The Golden Girls.
And they're killing it. And they're coming to a city near you, honey. And this is not sponsored, but if any of them would like to come on the pod, particularly Blanche, please reach out. And we will have every one of you, Blanche. And
what we're going to do is have Blanche come on and do like arm wrestling.
Oh, we'll be wrestling, honey.
We're going to do a little...
right here on this carpet, girl.
This set, demolished.
Gone.
That
girl.
Sign, up your butthole.
Mm-hmm. Disappeared.
This
Disappearing
plant, girl, forget it. It'll be like
sounding.
Ew! Did we do the G-rated version of sounding yet?
No, should I try it?
Okay, this is another mini segment.
Another mini segment.
So why don't you
and then we'll get back to the Golden Girls.
G-rated terms what sounding is?
So sounding. Oh gosh, this is hard.
Go ahead, girl.
So sounding is when your male
appendage.
When your male appendage is at full attention, and the orifice that normally you go number 1 out of, you decide to stick something in it
for a fun time,
for a good time, and some people get very excited by that, and finish.
For example, this straw. For example, maybe
that straw would be a great example. Normally, it's like a steel tube,
a steel something,
and they get excited, and they stay at attention.
So, anyways, now that y'all know what that is,
that would be
this tree
sounding the whole tree. I loved it,
girl.
I cackled for like 2 hours straight.
I didn't know what I was getting into,
honey. PP cackled for 2 hours straight.
We all, girl, scream laughed.
Cackling.
Cackled.
Yeah, our friend Corey was there with us, cackling.
Corey ugly laughed.
My boss was ugly laughing behind. Everybody around us were
Your boss
ugly
was there?
laughing. Yeah, my one boss was there.
Up in the thing.
She was behind us.
Embarrassingly, maybe that was you that was like waving to somebody up in somewhere, and I thought it was our other friends that we were waiting to come.
No,
and I fully was like, hi, and then I realized that's not the friends.
No, they're in the prom. They actually listen to this podcast. They told me.
Hi, folks. Shout out to you up in
our other friends were there too. There was a lot of people
there
that
that
we
knew.
I'm
sorry, I waved at you and thought you were somebody else, but sending love anyways.
Shout out to you, Willie.
Sending love.
Miyoki.
Miyoki. Oh. What was that noise?
What was that noise? I have no idea. Oh, great. Okay, keep the cameras rolling in case we
My face is literally... I don't think that Mike's picked that up, but it sounded like in a scary movie.
It sounded like your cat's knocked something down.
The fart's coming again.
Girl.
I'm going to have to I'm not going to let it out. I'm not going to let it out.
It's the only thing you haven't let out on camera, so you might as well.
I don't think the mic's picked it up.
Oh my gosh. If there's a way to pull that audio, you better make it louder. I don't care what you have to do. Holy crap, Christopher. This whole set shook. I didn't think you were.
It was on the edge of glory, girl.
Don't bring Lad Y Gaga into this, honey. Ah.
Hey folks, do you want to buy my underwear online? I just farted in my underwear. Do you want to buy my underwear on Craigslist?
Our first piece of merch.
Follow us up on thewebpod.com.
Literally. First piece of merch, honey.
That scared me. I was like,
it scared almost another fart out of you.
Oh, there's another one, cooking. Oh, I don't like that word.
At
Cooking
least this one doesn't smell.
How do you like the phrase in the chamber?
Ew.
I got another one in the chamber.
I hate that.
Harry Potter in the chamber.
I don't mind it in that way, but when you're referencing that, I don't love it.
Harry Potter scat fan fiction. Harry Potter loading one up in the chamber of secrets. That's too far.
Yes.
You know what that was? Shut up. Yes. That's
yes.
What that was.
Yes.
And I watched Ariana doing hot wings.
Me too. It was cute. She was kind of good at it. I was kind of shocked.
She was good at it. I didn't watch all the way.
They were vegan wings.
Oh, they were?
Mm-hmm. Because she's vegan.
Oh, so the chickens weren't like vegan fed. I still to this day have never had a bone-in wing in my life. Never once. Not even taken a bite. Never. But I know the trick because I watched Bob the drag queen teaching Katya. You twist the bone, pull it out, and then you fish in for the second bone, and then you dunk it. Why not just cut the middleman and just get boneless wings? Oh, because I heard that's not really the wing. It's a nugget. It's a glorified nugget. I should have I could have my own podcast where I ask questions and answer myself.
I know what answer. Literally. The best one is where you're like, I should knock.
You know what? Kylie Jenner
My
predicted
favorite thing
learning things.
Literally, my favorite is how proud of yourself you get when you're like, I've never had a bone swing. Not one day in my life. Not one.
Nobody asked.
Okay.
And
what
I want a
award
gold
would
medal.
you like for? Yeah,
I want a gold medal.
You want the $35,000.
Can I be sponsored by Wheaties? Sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings when they.
Why Wheaties?
I'm thinking the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an Olympian.
And I eat Wheaties.
I don't. I
what
should.
do you eat? Wheat Chex.
You know I eat Wheat Chex, girl. Which is basically sandpaper crunched up and then put some milk in. But I live.
At least you put milk in it. I don't even put milk.
I don't put milk. I use oat milk. But, you know, save the cows.
Dry.
Like the cows' Tetas when they get milked all day long. Those poor things. Those little milk factories, boycott. I don't know where I'm going with this.
We have got to finish up. We're wrapping it up by the Golden Girls were great. 10 out of 10.
I
Recommend to go
forgot
see
we were
it.
talking about that.
Yeah, and we have to move on now.
Oh my God.
Because you went on a 5-hour tangent about fucking milk.
Hey!
Hi!
I'm bringing it back. You're continuing the
Oh,
narrative.
I brought it back, Mama.
Mama. Well, you're bringing back the movies.
We just go back and forth.
The movies are back.
Mama.
The Golden. Watch the Golden Girls live. Where can they find tickets? Where would that be? And just Google the Golden Girls
Golden
live
Girls
show.
Tour. GoldenGirlsTour.com or something.
I don't know how to describe it other than if you have even watched one episode of the Golden Girls or even remotely you will stan if you
I agree.
even somewhat remotely like that.
They were
like them.
so good.
It was,
and they sounded just like
it was like
them.
it was like a mix of script.
It is drag. I think some people got tickets not knowing it was drag. That's
girl,
fine.
it's 4 men in wigs and makeup and heels. Girl, and they ate
5.
it up. The fifth one wasn't in wigs. He wasn't a wig.
He wasn't a wig and makeup, not heels. R.I.P. Although neither was Dorothy. Was also not in heels. Girl, she had like a slouch boot on.
She had an ankle monitor. Guys.
No, that would be Sophia. Fake fan.
Who didn't have the heels?
By the way, ow.
Who didn't have heels?
Dorothy.
Which one's that? Oh, she had like a wedge boot.
It was a slouched flat boot.
It was flat.
Flat.
You're right. It was flat.
Now Miss Blanche had the 6 inches on, and Rose had a lovely little kitten heel, but Blanche was in the stilettos.
Girl,
she should be.
They interact with the audience.
Stood the most too, and
she did.
Like, damn,
girl, and they had her legs covered up, sham, because she was dressing. It's literally
she
like
had to shave.
T.
And she was a melanated man, so that means she got a lot of hair.
Are you a melanated man?
I'm an Italian man. So yes.
Is that the title? Melanated man?
The episode title?
I almost just said melanated manhood, and then I forgot what that means, and now I remember. Yeah. I've said too many things that need to be just overlooked.
If you would also like to overlook Chris, go to bythewaypod.com. You can find links to our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, and anywhere else you can listen or watch.
Girl, and while you're there, you might as well just...
Hello?
Oh my God, water just spilled everywhere.
Girl, wrap it up.
See you next Monday.
Girl.
Find us next Monday. Oh my God, I just
My maid has to get back to cleaning.
Oh my God. Bye.